Hi guys, Mike Greenhawk. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button in the corner, turn your notifications on. We try and do videos a couple of times a week, and that's varied from electrical work, plumbing, construction, you name it. Pretty much we've got most of it covered. Right, today we are going to figure out whether plumbers and electricians can coexist, because obviously I'm the Sparky on this particular job, and we've got a plumber in to do, which I normally do all the plumbing, but on this instance it's just so much easier to get the plumber in. So we are working together on the site. So Aaron's actually gone out on had a bite to eat, you know. He's got to admit that we are the alpha trade, you know, so he's lounging about. I don't know whether we'll get him on camera or not. He's not that keen, but you know, alpha trade, obviously the Sparky. So what I'm going to do, I'll get set up and we'll crack on, and then I'll try and get Aaron to come on camera a little bit and have a bit of a natter. But yeah, so on this video I'm going to be getting on with still first fixing. Jack has Jack's been a silly boy. He plays rugby quite a decent level from what I know of, and first training session back he's bust his wrist. So Jack's not here, so you know, we were going to do a Q&A with him as well, and obviously we can't do that at the minute. So hopefully Jack, we'll find out shortly how long he's going to be out for. But yeah, so sucks. So obviously the job takes a lot longer now, which, you know, obviously this is part of the Q&As, whether our apprentice is worth it, are they not, you know, and this is one of the other things, and also from Jack's point of view of, you know, how he's gone about getting the job with us, how he feels about it, why is he doing, you know, why is he being a Sparky rather than, you know, any other trade and stuff. So yeah, so I'll get set up and then we shall get into it. So for me, pretty much most of the cables have ran. So they ran loosely in place, and I've started now to go through the house and starting putting all the capping and things like that on. So for example, like that there is where all the telly's going to go. So it's all got network and all that sort of stuff. So what I've now done, because normally what would happen is I'll be running a load of cables, Jack would be following me and be doing all capping and all that lot. So I'm having to do this now. But Aaron's also, he needs to be in here too. So we're having to work around each other, and we were just chatting and stuff off camera about the two trades coexisting. You know, he was saying that some plumbers will refuse to work while there's other trades in the house. And yeah, I've been guilty of that myself. If I don't get on with a plumber on different sites, I won't work in the same place as them because they're annoying. You know, and it's, whereas we, as a company, we always go out of our way to try and work together, make it fun, you know, have a bit of a laugh. If there's issues, we can get around them, sort them out together, and, you know, it's working as part of the team, and that's the thing. Aaron's very, very keen on doing that, which is great. You know, I mean, Aaron's using, you see these? So these little brackets, which are actually these. Apparently these are for Sparkies, which, why he's got them I don't know. But to be fair to Aaron, he's then got some more ones in, and he says give them a run out. So Aaron's ordered those for me, well, for him, and then I'm trying those. Look at him hiding, look, hiding away. So this is Aaron, so we are going to be working together on this. But yeah, so this, going to give that a whirl, because down in that corner there I've got I need to put a 2-gang on for switching and sockets there, and I'm going to give that a try and see how good that is. And from what, like I say, I'll show you some of the other stuff that Aaron's done. Just slagging your work off, mate, don't worry about it, nothing to see here. So like what Aaron's using these, first time I've ever seen a plumber using these, to be honest, and what a brilliant idea. I'm going to be honest, I might have to nick this off you, Aaron. But they're actually a brilliant idea. But this is a classic example, of trades working together now. So Aaron's ran pipes and stuff in here, and so now, because we've got the pipe runs through, they all work that way. Brilliant. So my downlights actually fall right where they'll be. So rather than have a hissy fit about it, which quite a lot of people do, we're just going to work together. I'll move them over slightly, and because we now can sort that out, you know, now rather than it's later, I'll come and drill them out and it's all like a screw you society. You know, the problem's fixed. So like now Aaron's moving. So he's going to be doing all the hot and cold feeds now, trying to get them back into that room, which is the utility, and then the toilet. Again, it's all working together, trying to make sure that we don't, obviously Aaron doesn't drill or burn through my cables. If I need to move them out of his way, happy days, we'll do that. And it is trying to work as a team. Because if you don't, ultimately, client suffers. And this is like on another video that I put forward, that I did, sorry, and it was all to do with helping the plasterers out. Like I say, next trade. So yeah, so I'll get you set up, I'll put you on time lapse, we'll crack on, and I shall see you in a little bit. Right, some of you've seen it's quite tight obviously in here, with me and Aaron been working in this space. So like I say, you've all got to work together. So what we've got up there, like we were talking about the best way of trying to miss all the cables and all the rest of it, which is, so Aaron's work, obviously we work together and stuff and move those round, and then drilling through. Now all my cable runs come underneath there back to the board, which is going to be sited there, and to be honest, like I say, it's one of those things, it happens, it is annoying, and I'm being very good about it and being grown up. Oh no, yeah, that's happened. And to be fair, Aaron's absolutely gutted about it, and he said, look, I'll sort all that out for you, don't worry, I'll come and pull it all in. And yeah, it's, you know, do you know what, it happens, isn't it? It could have been me, I could have done it, and these are the things that the thing is, Aaron could have kept his mouth shut and not said anything about it and gone, yeah, it's fine. Now, he's going to lag all these, so these cables are not going to be touching any of the pipes or anything like that. So, but there is very little runs because there's so many steels and all the rest of it. I do understand it is really, really awkward to get the cables in. It's as pipe work in, sorry. And I get it, because it is really, really hard going. But that is massively annoying. But like Aaron said, look, I'll help you pull them all in. Don't worry. And I've traced it. So it basically goes one from there, and it's down to the microwave, which is so obviously that draws quite a lot. So that's a 6mm for that. And then the other one goes. It's a radial, and I think, fingers crossed, I think it goes up to the airing cupboard, which is. Essentially, let me think now, up there. So they're both going in the same direction. So the annoying thing is that they're all clipped up and ready to go, and I'm not a million miles off now from just going upstairs and carrying on with the tidying all. There's basically a little bit of chasing to do upstairs, so I was trying to get out of Aaron's way today, get these sorted and do those up there. But, you know, it does happen, and I think Aaron's beating himself up more than I am. And also, it just goes to prove Sparkies are the best. He did say, like, when we were chatting off camera, he says, oh, is this where you figure out that plumbers are always obviously the best? And I think that's bit him in the ass. So he's had to shoot off for a call out. So he's buggered off. He'll be back tomorrow. So hopefully we can carry on the banter and stuff with things. So I'll try and get him on the next video with that, explaining his actions, because I'll be back here obviously chasing the upstairs. But yeah, so like I say, it happens. But yeah, I mean, ultimately working together as a team is always the best way. So what I'll do is I'm going to set you up on time lapse. I'm going to try and pull these cables in before the end of play, so we'll see how we get on. So wish me luck. Right, so I thought I'd better, if I show you this, I'll try to explain what I've done. I don't normally do it this way, but what I've done is I have looped them together. So I've twisted, basically, cut the CPCs back, both sides, so hopefully you can see that enough. Cut the CPCs back and then twisted them together and then taped it to make sure there's no sharp edges. And then basically I've used them as like a drawstring because obviously I was wanting to be a bit further on, but like I say, it happens. And just slowly pulling them, I thought maybe if I pull them both in at the same time, as in like the 6mm and the 2.5mm, whether that would be okay. But I think that would have been just a stretch too far. So what I'm doing is I've pulled the 6mm in now, so I've got that into place. And then I'm just doing the 2.5mm. So this is the first leg that goes up to the actual boiler. So it's not. So I'm in this bay now, which isn't to the next base, sorry, but it's not too bad. But because I use the DeWalt stapler, that it's such an effort to try and feed them back through. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll try and pull them together, but I don't think I will. I think we'll end up having to cut them and then redoing them. But like I say, I'll try and do this while I'm filming it, to be fair. Rattling on. But because if you pull that, like I say, too fast, I'm just going to score all those cables, all the other ones that are already in, and then I'm in a right mess then. Hopefully you can see enough of this. And then I'll bring the camera in a minute and show you like this one here. Can't be asked for that already. Only got it 100 mil yet. I say this, the DeWalt stapler is brilliant. It does the job nicely. And being as I didn't want to be doing this, I think I would rather cut them and start again. So let's just bring that through. The thing is now, I've got to now get the stapler in to get amongst these pipes that's stick but not soldered yet. Else we'll be having some chopped out. Shuffle down that way. Yeah, so this, it's not, I know some people are going, oh yeah, just join it, and I understand that, and yeah, could have joined it, but it's practically a brand new house, and it's a brand new install, and I've never done it that way. If you're on a rewire and a mistake happens, you trace that back and you get that out and put a new line in, because I don't think you owe it to the customer as well to, you know, it's not their fault the mistakes happen, so you need to make sure you do it properly. Health and safety on board now. Right, I'll see if I can pull that one through. Right, let's take it upstairs to the boiler and see if we can pull that through. Might as well do this together, don't we? Like I say, if you like the videos, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps with the channel growth and all that lot. I don't know how, but apparently it does. So this is where I'm trying to set you up on here. There we go. Sure, you got a bit of a crotch shot there. All good, eh? So it's one of these. Like I say, these things happen. This is why. How about the apprentices this morning and Jack having a busted wrist? This is why it's not easy doing it on your own. I mean, I couldn't have got that more special if I tried, look. So it's round the it's round the ladder twice. Like I say, it's Jack's fault that. Let's blame Jack. 100% Jack's fault. So take you back up. Yeah, because I was planning to be, I said, right, old nag now, but I was planning on getting just the upstairs finished off tomorrow. Because obviously I know with not having Jack here, it's going to slow things down, because ultimately it is. It's a lot slower. So I can show you now. So all that drag on there, is. So there's my loop that I've done. So it's twisted through, cut all the sharp edges off and taped, so that's that one. And all of these two cables are being redone because of that. Now, I don't know whether you can see that properly, but you can see the exposed copper. Now, like I say, could have cut it there, put in a maintenance-free junction box, but I know it's there, and it doesn't need to be there. So, quite a bit of effort. And like I say, to be fair to Aaron, like, he's gutted that it's happened. And you know, at the end of the day, we're all human, aren't we? So we all make mistakes. So you can't jump on his back too much. And to be fair, it's worth all the bragging rights, isn't it? That obviously we are the #1 trade. Although I do, as people will say, I do a lot of plumbing on the company. It is, but I don't make any bones about it. I'm not a plumber. I am a sparky first and foremost, but I have got such a massive understanding on how difficult it is, and this is why I stress you do need to work together. Because if you had already fell out in the daytime, let's say, and we'd already, you know, weren't really speaking, because I have been on jobs before where me and the plumber just do not get on because he's got a very much of a selfish screw you society, and it just doesn't work. It does not work for the customer and me. I get really frustrated, and I've not exactly got the most patience with people when they're like that. So let's get that stapler wherever it's gone. Try and get that staple back in. And that is what annoys me. When they're like that, you just can't work together. So if that was, the likelihood is now that because that's happened, by rights, I could charge Aaron for that. You go, well, I'll redo it. It is what it is. There's the bill, mate. See you later. And if I didn't get on with Aaron, then that 100% would be happening. But at the end of the day, no doubt, Aaron's going to get me out of a bind. Probably more times. He's done me favours before, and you know, he's a great lad. And it happens. But like I say, let's all try and help each other out. Sometimes it's fun if you don't like them. It's probably going to take me an hour of my time, in fairness, from start to finish, because obviously you only see small parts of this. It's probably going to take me an hour of my time, and it's stopped me being able to get on with the other bits that I wanted to do, because I've got to do this now, and the materials. And it's, I know the 6mm, I mean, I think I paid this morning for that drum 80 quid. So 80 quid for that. So the prices keep going up and up and up. And yes, I can reuse the offcut from it. It's not like it's scrap. But I just get fed up with bits like that. They do my nut in. So, right. What I'll do, I'll get that put in back to the microwave now. And then I'll catch up with you once that's done, I think. Right, so it's all back in now. We've got the cables back in place. So it's that top one there. And I actually found, because I cut some of those clips in the actual centre, some of those ones. So what I did is ended up folding them open and then back shut, and they're fine, obviously, to hold in place. So I've ran them all back to the board now, which is going to be sited here. So I think, because the day's dragging on now, and I'm basically done. My day is done. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is dress those in and bring them down, because the board is going to be on here. So what I'll do is I'll get those sorted, and then Aaron can carry on with the plumbing. and hopefully we don't have any more incidents. But yeah, I mean, like I say, we'll chat to Aaron on the next video. Like I say, we'll chat to him tomorrow, see if I can get him to explain himself why he's done this. He obviously sabotaged me, always on purpose. But yeah, so if you like the video, like I say, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Links in the corner, and I shall catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys. I shall see you tomorrow.